You are watching the Hot Springs Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Hello Hot Springs, the weekly television show that brings you everything about Hot Springs, past, present, and future. The show's about to begin, so if you don't mind, make sure you share this show on Facebook or YouTube with one of your great social media friends. And now it's time for Hello Hot Springs. Hey, this is John Cooksey, and welcome to Hello Hot Springs, show 32.
Hi, I'm Lydia Vidonagate. I can't believe 32
shows we've been doing.
It's
Yeah,
great.
and on this one, we're going to talk about things that are coming up, things that are canceled, weird things that have happened to me, clips about different things.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff. So what's been going on with you?
Oh my goodness, John, we're wrapping up this summer, coming to the end of it, but we've just enjoyed our time at the lake and Magic Springs.
Isn't Lake Ouachita beautiful?
Lake Ouachita is gorgeous, but I haven't been out there this summer. I've been a Hamilton girl.
I just went out with Garrett and Molly, friends of ours, and we went out on Lake Ouachita, and the sun was setting in his little antique aluminum boat. It was wonderful. I can't say
How
good.
fun.
Yeah, it was a blast out there. 2 days ago, I had 3 weird things happen to me at the same day.
John, when I was reading the notes,
On Facebook?
no, right here, like what we're going to talk about. They're in a cluster of 3. I said,
Yep.
What is this?
So 2 days ago, okay, first thing, it was great news. After a few months of searching, I found the Kudebeck family a house, being a real estate agent.
Yes.
You're always looking, and we found the perfect house for them, and we closed on it 2 days ago. When we went to take the picture, the weird thing was, even though it hadn't been raining or anything, something happened with the lens and the sun, and it created this rainbow, because we always take a picture, with the family.
I saw that picture, and I told you, I was like, oh, John, don't go adding effects to your pictures and stuff. Like, I thought you were adding these stickers to it.
No.
And it was naturally occurring. It was
natural.
so beautiful.
That's the right house.
It
for the
is.
Congratulations, Kudebeck family. And it was a pleasure to work with you guys. If you guys anybody else needs help finding a house.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, give me a call. All right, the next thing is, after all that happened, I take Fluffy the dog on a walk on the promenade. And this bird kept relentlessly attacking the dog. So much so that it gave me time to take out my phone and record a couple of attacks.
That's awful.
Yeah, well, but I thought maybe, when I got further down, I saw a bunch of little birds because we got away from the promenade, and I saw a bunch of little birds. I thought maybe that's the mother protecting the child, or maybe maybe
Fluffy's
it's
a vicious attack
I know,
dog,
right? Yeah.
Attacking these chicklets.
Tiny.
Yeah,
no, he was just walking, and then I thought maybe this was the mother trying to protect her baby, or maybe this was a baby looking for his mother, like that book.
Came to a dog. Are you my mother? He said to the dog.
I thought Fluffy was the mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Could have. Who knows? So, yeah, you said rainbow in picture.
And then
birds attack my dog.
And then the third thing, 10 minutes later,
busker.
We have this street performers also called buskers down there. Nice guy, great personality, good voice. But I'm watching him play guitar, and he's playing like this. So, by the way, do we announce this, why we have the space in the middle?
Well, social distancing, because we're not wearing our
We're not
masks,
wearing our masks. That's
inside, so we're going to keep our distance.
So he's playing like this is his hands moving, and he's playing all my exes live in Texas, which is just, your hands.
Some basic chords, but...
That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
But I think it's clear in the film
He just keeps switching.
that it was a soundtrack. Now those were his vocals.
And I'm cool with
so
soundtracks.
you're saying don't even fake it, like don't even have the guitar.
I have a question for the people out there. Should we allow buskers that are pretending to play guitar? I don't mind the backing track.
Okay.
But when you're doing all these movements with your hands.
Right.
And it's like, that's not guitar chords,
Maybe he plays some of his
No,
stuff.
none of that. I'm watching the whole time.
I don't know.
Look, so here's the deal. You don't know and I don't know. Why don't we ask the audience, but should we allow a busker in town who's pretending to play guitar? Not talking about the backing track. That's okay.
Okay.
So you guys weigh in below on that. Those are my 3 crazy things in one
That
day.
was a crazy day.
It was crazy. Now, that morning I had stopped by the Vapors because they are having an Eagles concert. You guys can see the commercial.
The Eagles tribute band. They sound really phenomenal.
They're really good, and they're called The Long Run.
Okay.
Out of Florida. They're coming. It's a fundraiser for a Kenyan orphanage.
That's great.
So yeah, it's really good.
I was with you a couple years ago when you helped host the Beatles tribute band.
Oh yeah.
At the Vapors, and it was very, I wouldn't say nostalgic for me because it's not like I partied there in the 1940s, but you know, it's just neat to be there knowing that like Tony Bennett played here.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
Cool.
And the Eagles tribute band, of course, is this Saturday. But what you're going to see a clip. I'll show you a clip from the Beatles thing.
Yes, that we were both
Finest
there.
That we did 2 years ago.
All you gotta do is when I count to 4, we'll do it together at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. I'm the way she looked was way beyond the man. You ready out there? Now how could I dance with another hands up? Oh, and I saw her standing there. You got it. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I fell in love with her. Now she would dance with another. Everybody hands up. Oh, and I saw her standing there.
So John, David Hill has put out a book about the Vapors.
Yes,
Tell me
and
more about that.
David Hill lived here in the town. And he's been researching this for 8 or 10 years at least. And he talks about all the different gangster people and different people that were involved in building and gangsters. Now, I just flipped through the book because I got it in
Right.
Amazon 2 days ago, so I haven't had time to read it. But reading some of the chapters, it's actually a really well-written book with some really neat information about
That's so cool.
the history of the Vapors. So if you type in the Vapors Hot Springs, Arkansas, in Amazon, Dave Hill's book comes
That
up.
book will come up from a local historian.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
neat.
And he's neat guy. I think now he's living in New York, but he's a really quite the cool guy. I want to tell you, what kind of mask do you use when you go out?
I have actually a Peters paint and flooring mask that it's a cloth. It's probably got 2 or 3 layers in there. It's washable, elastic string, ear loops.
After our quick break, we're going to talk about the different kind of masks and the ones that I personally have tried different ones that I think are the most comfortable. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, Mama Clem with Peters. This Peters is for you, and here it is.
Well, I've lived here all my life, and it's really grown. I don't see it growing like people from, outside do, because we're here pretty much every day, but the way it's grown, it's just an amazing town. It's an amazing place. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else, and I feel fortunate. Several of our children live here as well, and I feel really fortunate that they can live here too. We have great schools, great education. We have fantastic health care. Our tourism economy is fantastic, so it's just a great place to live. Couldn't imagine anywhere else. For new folks coming to town, we'd come in, we'd be happy to see you. We will, show you all the array of products that we have. Our sales staff will work one-on-one with you to be sure that you get just the right product. If we need to go to your job site or your house, that's no problem. We're happy to do that. And we'll just take care of you and fix you up and be sure you're happy with the product you purchase from us.
And we're back. So, John, what is your favorite type of mask?
All right, so I started with the typical bandana mask, and it's not a mask. It's just a bandana.
It's a face covering. I think it does the trick.
Probably not as effective as some of them. It's pretty comfortable, but it can be a pain in the butt to, tie in the back. This one, also from Amazon, I tried. It's pretty good. It's like a bandana.
Okay, this is the kind that I've been wanting to try because it goes over your head, right? Like,
or you go like this. Either one. I'm not going to put it over my head now, but you can just attach it like that. And that's not too bad. And then, I got 2 more.
Oh, please don't put that on your mouth right now.
This?
It's like been on the floor.
We're not. But you
We
know
all
what?
know what
These
this
are
one
good
feels
for about
like.
an hour or so.
I know.
That's about it.
To me, it traps so much moisture in there, but I have a pack of 50 in my car at all times.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is the one that I would vote on. They're
Oh.
about $11, $12 on Amazon. Just a standard black with cloth in the back.
Uh-huh.
And
Are there side pockets where you can add your additional filter, like a coffee filter or something? See, but I see it steaming up your glasses. That's always the pits.
what can you do? There's
I know.
ways around. I know people do
Vaseline
whatever,
or
yeah.
something, or shaving
And,
cream. Not Vaseline, probably.
See, you see me smiling, but you don't. Yeah.
It'd be a little hard to
Oh
see.
my gosh. So anyway, these are the most comfortable I found out of them all. So if you're looking for one that you can wear for longer periods of
Yeah.
time, I would say the black, they're usually black, little simple mask like this, really seems to be the easiest.
I think if I have to wear it teaching, I saw a waitress have one that obviously had an ear loop and then a little chin rest, and it was a clear shield.
Oh, yeah.
That went up just about, but it came from the chin, not from here, because I thought that would
Oh,
that would
that's
be very
interesting.
helpful if I'm talking to like a student sitting down in a
Yep.
chair or something like that. So.
Well, let's talk about things coming up in town.
All right. Well, a few things that are not coming up.
Okay, let's talk about what's not coming up.
Our cancellations. Well, SpaCon
Mm-hmm.
got canceled because it was for September, right?
All right, wait, SpaCon, let me get this straight. If there was ever an event that takes place in town that more people are wearing masks, it would be SpaCon. No, I understand.
I know,
'cause
but-
it's really close quarters.
It is. It is. And then, of course, the St. Patty's Parade was rescheduled from March when everything hit to, I think, October. And now they've scrapped that one. And they said, third time's a charm. We're going to have it in March.
There is the Hot Tub and Spa show going on at the Convention Center starting the 24th to the 26th.
And, yeah. How exciting.
I don't think that's canceled, and it may be free to get into, though. You'll have to check online. And what's happening the 25th,
Right after that is the Gun and Knife Show,
25th and 26th?
which always is a free admission, right?
Yes. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to check on
Lions
those things.
Club, Gun and Knife Show. Google it. Yeah, see what's going on.
Okay.
I also want to mention one of our new sponsors, the 4D Adventure Theater. Have you done that?
My kids get me to go all the time. I mean, that's one of their favorite things to do downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done it because they will. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
take very long, so it's easy for parents to
$6,
sit in the lobby
yeah.
or something. And I'd rather them do it a couple of times
Yeah.
than me take a turn. So it's great.
And have you been down to American Tire and Wheel?
I've driven by it a lot. It's the one right across the street from the mall behind
Yeah,
Red
it's-
Lobster.
Yeah, Mall Road.
Yes.
And there's always people there getting tires.
It is so nice up there.
Because he's nice. He takes care of Monty and Matt, and
Mm-hmm.
his staff take care of everybody. They run a tight ship. They're friendly. They get you what you want. Here's a little clip from some stuff I did from American Tire and Wheel.
John, we talked about the Eagles tribute band coming on July 25th, but there's another concert happening that night. What's that about?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it's Skillet.
Skillet?
Yeah,
At
at
Magic
Magic
Springs,
Springs.
yeah.
So Skillet is the I think
band.
Christian crossover. Like we had to sneak around in the
yeah.
youth group to listen to Skillet
Oh, so
because they were
Skillet-
sort of
Skillet's
Christian.
like sort of going, yeah, we're Christian, but for those that want to see that we have a little harder edge, we're crossing over into contemporary.
We little Baptist Christian teens thought that we were quite edgy
Edgy
because
by
we had
listening
the
to
Skillet
Skillet.
CD.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
so
funny.
I'll probably go. That's really no. Actually, I'll be out of town, but
All right.
that'll be fun.
And then, that's Magic Springs. And then Jazz Society the Jazz Society last week had a outdoor neighborhood concert. Everybody was social distance.
fun.
It was Anything That Moves, which was the name of the band, with Sharon Turrentine as the lead singer. It was
Oh,
a
that's
blast.
great.
And they're going to be doing it again. So check out the Facebook or the website of the Hot Springs Jazz Society.
Hot Springs Jazz Society.
Yeah.
No one
understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light, or I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye, 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 bye. Blackbird, bye, 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 Blackbird. Thank you. Thank you all for coming out.
The 28th of July, community, the Difference Makers of Hot Springs is having a community policing forum.
Jinx.
You owe me a Coke? What did they?
Blackout.
Yeah, everybody has their own.
They do.
All right. So anyway.
The wheels fell off. John, what is the community policing forum?
So a community policing forum is, well, it's going to be virtual on Facebook. Go to the Difference Makers on Facebook. And what they're doing is they're having different leaders, some from Little Rock, some from Hot Springs Police Department. All the different leaders and communities are going to be represented, where they discuss how police can get more involved in being in with the community instead of interacting only when there's problems and situations.
Right.
So you've already developed a relationship. Help ease the racial tensions.
Sure.
Hot Springs has been exemplary in that we haven't had things like that.
Yes.
But one of the reasons is the police in Hot Springs have training. They have training.
Absolutely.
And Willie Wade and the Difference Makers want to take that to another level and explore it deeper. August 2nd is...
The Moonlight Ride at Northwoods.
Have you done that yet?
John, we've discussed this.
No,
I
okay.
mean, no, I'm not going to like ride a bike at night down the mountain
Can
trail.
I get you, as for the show, to do a segment on that? Like you and I...
In the daytime?
No. Why not at night?
I'm not going to ride a bike
All right.
at night, John. Like,
All right, I'll
but
get you on
only
Northwoods.
moonlit, like, no.
what?
I would fall so quickly.
All right. Okay. Well,
Run
then we'll
into
get
a
you
tree.
there. Northwoods in the day. August 8th, Grady Nichols Jazz Concert, 7:15 at Hotel Hot Springs, sponsored by the Lupus Foundation. And Arkansas Lupus Foundation is lupus-arkansas.com.
Great.
If you're into some smooth jazz. That's all we got for now. If we missed anything, post it in the comments below. Lydia, what do you got coming up?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to do a quick vacation, and then our school is slated to start on August 20th. So I'll be back in school mode very soon.
And in school mode, I can get Lydia here about once a week for doing Hello Hot Springs. So we're going to be doing a real estate show that we're going to be needing a host that should not be a real estate agent, because we want to evenly represent
Yeah,
the whole
absolutely.
town. And then I also have a little small film coming up that we're going to need some actors. So if you want to submit your little demo reel to television@gmail.com, put it on YouTube, add a link. We need to hire people.
John's fun to work for.
And
you just found out that I don't like theme parks, and so he said that he would have never asked me to do this show
I was
if
just
he
joking.
knew beforehand.
Yeah.
That I don't like Disneyland.
Houston right back there were like, how can you not like theme park? That's fine. Of course,
I like
we would
Magic
hire
Springs.
I'm going to
different.
tell you how good you are, because I thought you were away for another couple of days on the trip that you were just on. And so I just set up and was doing this kind of show on the porch by myself. And I called you up or texted you and said, Lydia, I can't do it without you. It's just not coming out any good. It wasn't any good. Me by myself doing this stuff. So thank you so much today.
Thanks for having me.
fitting
This
it
is
in.
always so much fun.
Yeah, it is a blast, and I enjoy. We're always laughing. So I want to leave today's show giving a little plug to Brian Wilson Photography. He's right above the Subway restaurant.
Yes.
He does so well, and he just put
That
out a
studio
little
is so cool.
commercial. He did 100,000 headshot initiative, so they had like 100.
Well, it was thousands of photographers across the
right,
country.
but only 2 in Arkansas, and he was chosen. Let us know if you have any community things coming up that you want us to mention on the next show. Lydia will be away for how long?
Just a week.
Just a week. So we'll get you back and do another show sometime in the future. With the whole COVID thing and everything, we're not doing the band and the music, and we're keeping the middle open, but we're still having a good time. So make sure you like and subscribe to us, and we will see you on another show.
Bye.
Yeah. There.
You are watching the Hot Springs Broadcast Network.